Well, now on to our big focus this evening on India Decides. India's miracle baby. She had a 1 in 1 lakh chance of surviving. Baby Falak has somehow managed to do that. But does anyone want the 2-year-old child once she's out of hospital? Anytime now.
I have not seen a child in my career who's had 2 cardiac arrests, has sepsis, so many complications and severe heredity and come out. So her recovery is not anything less than a miracle. And we would like to discharge her. But the question is that till a legal guardian comes into the picture, we cannot.
From India's baby, the 2-year-old Falak has now become India's miracle baby. Brought to AIIMS on January 18th with severe head injuries, fractured arms and human bite marks all over her, baby Falak has made it through in what can only be called a miraculous recovery. Ironically, now that India's miracle baby is ready to go home, she doesn't have one to go to. Thousands have come forward with offers of help, like this letter to NDTV from a viewer in England, just one of the many touched by Falak's fight for survival in the face of impossible odds. Some have even offered to adopt her, but there are legal issues involved.
She is not an unidentified person. She is a person who's got a family which everybody knows. She's got a known mother.
This here at the Social Welfare Department's Nirmal Chhaya complex is where 22-year-old Munni is currently being sheltered. She has been in to see baby Falak at the hospital only once, and there is no clarity as to when mother and daughter will finally be reunited.
The police, CWC, we have to sit together and thresh out that how this child is going to be looked after once she is fit enough to be discharged.
Presently, she is in the protective custody of the Child Welfare Committee. The committee will examine many issues, including the mother's capacity to look after the child, and then we will take a holistic view and decide.
For now, it's clear that baby Falak's future is unlikely to be decided anytime soon. With Mohammed Shakil in New Delhi, Avleen Gill, NDTV.
So what happens to baby Falak now? That's what we're looking at this evening. It's been a remarkable story for this child. Joining us, Dr. M.C. Mishra, the Chief of Trauma at the Chief of Trauma Center at the All India Institute of Medical Sciences, Shireen Vakil Miller, Director for Policy and Advocacy at Save the Children, and also Shanta Sinha, Chairperson of the National Commission for Protection of Child Rights. Thank you, ma'am, very much for joining us. I've discussed this with you in the past as well, but this is a story that we want to keep following here at NDTV. Thanks for joining us. Dr. Mishra, as Chief of Trauma of the Centre at the All India Institute, you get cases every day of people very badly hurt. What makes this genuinely a miracle story?
No, we do get accident victims or accident patients in trauma center every day, but we haven't seen such a badly battered child, severely injured in many ways, and so young. That makes it a most unusual case in the history of trauma center. It's not very long history, but we do get 50,000 patients in a year, and this is one of the rarest of the rare battered baby, at least I have seen over last 40 years.
Dr. Mishra, has she come out of a coma?
She is not in coma in that sense because she is opening her eyes, she is moving her limbs, she cries, she swallows, and she yawns, which all are encouraging us that she is on path to recovery. How much finally her cognitive functions return to normal in the pre-injury state, that time will only tell.
But this is a miracle, right? Because we've been speaking to you and other doctors at AIIMS. When this child was brought in, what you were telling us is that, look, the chances of survival are less than 50%. This child has survived and is fit now to be discharged.
That's right.
Dr. Mishra, you're talking
not quite
about...
yet,
yes,
because
go ahead, doctor.
No, what I'm saying, we would not say that it's a miracle or something. I think the child had tremendous capacity to fight on the infection and the supportive care which she received at the hands of our nurses and doctors. really did a wonderful job. And by the grace of God, by the whole nation praying for her, I would say, the media interest in this, and we even appealed on media that pray for her recovery. So put together everything, she is on way to recovery, but she still has a long way to go. As you have already said that where will it go, who will take it, who will nurture her in future, and if she doesn't get her neurological status in pre-injury state, then what happens? So there are a number of questions still around, and I hope that we'll be able to resolve them with the consultation with CWC, with the consultation with the mother and police, and we can all sit together and resolve this issue as and when we think that she is ready to go home, and we have to find a home for her.
The NDTV News app had redefined the entire genre. Now, another market beater. It's already hit #1.
NDTV Profit, India's #1 finance app. Download free at ndtvprofit.com/apps. Live stream of NDTV Profit, market news, and your easy-to-manage portfolio. Download now, ndtvprofit.com/apps.